The skies over the Middle East are getting busier, and the timing is no coincidence. As tensions between Washington and Tehran sharpen, the United States is quietly positioning some of its most sensitive military assets closer to Iran's doorstep. A third U.S. Air Force E-11A battlefield communications aircraft has now arrived in the region, touching down at Prince Sultan Air Base in Saudi Arabia after departing from Crete. These aircraft are not fighters, they are command hubs in the sky, designed to link ships, drones, jets, and ground forces across vast distances, securely and in real time. The most specialized aircraft show up last, according to plane tracking analyst Stephen Watkins, quoted by BBC Verify. That they're here now means they have work to do. And the E-11A is just one piece of a much larger buildup. Satellite imagery analyzed by BBC Verify shows F-15 fighter jets, A-10 ground attack aircraft, and an MQ-9 Reaper combat drone deployed to Jordan. In the waters nearby, a guided missile destroyer has transited from the Mediterranean into the Red Sea. High above the Gulf, U.S. surveillance drones and reconnaissance aircraft are now operating with increasing frequency. Even Europe is feeling the tempo. At Spangdahlem Air Base in Germany, a key NATO hub, U.S. Air Force operations have shifted to 24/7 activity, a rare move, confirmed through intercepted aviation communications. One American transport aircraft heading to Saudi Arabia was told bluntly, the base is open around the clock due to operational demand. At sea, the pressure is just as visible. New footage released by U.S. Central Command shows a crowded and fast-moving flight deck aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln, with jets launching and recovering in a tightly choreographed rhythm, a floating signal of readiness. All of this is unfolding as diplomacy enters a critical phase. In Doha, Jared Kushner and U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff have arrived ahead of planned nuclear talks with Iran in Oman. And from Tehran, Iran's foreign minister Syed Abbas Araghchi has departed for Muscat, leading a delegation for negotiations he describes as serious, principled, and aimed at a fair agreement. Iran insists it has not forgotten past betrayals, sanctions, or military pressure, but says it will not walk away from diplomacy if there is a genuine opportunity to protect national interests and regional stability. So now, two tracks run side by side, a growing U.S. military footprint across the Gulf, and a fragile diplomacy opening behind closed doors. The question hanging over the region is stark. Is this buildup meant to back diplomacy or prepare for what happens if talks fail?
Times of India videos, your daily dose of India and the world. Global news, different views, and sharp analysis.
Pressure of expectation from your fans, your supporters.
That has often served as a backdrop for several Bollywood.
You're not a brute majority anymore. If you individually take out data.
Making sense of global conflicts. Tracking the new emerging world order.
Strike on Israeli military bases.
A multi-pronged.
To stay out of harm's way as Israel started bombing targets across.
Understanding changing alliances in a polarized world. Tune into TOI videos for all this and more. Click on the bell icon to subscribe and never miss an update.